I'm sobbing.
Right.
Yeah,
So
let's hold our hands.
You see
Traumatized!
like, Keyanthi is on the floor weeping.
Oh no!
Tarina is also on the floor weeping. They're both
Screaming and crying.
are they like wrapped in tendrils?
Still?
At all?
Yes,
Okay.
the tendrils are kind of like coiled around them.
Okay.
Ah!
Alright. As I like crouch down and snarl, and then I just start to dash forward. You see the blue bear like that's still standing in front of like this displacer beast, and like through it you see a face of a panther jump through the bear.
Yeah!
As I like
Cinematic.
as I pounce on the displacer beast.
Okay.
Cinematic!
You have to. Okay. I think I have to roll to hit.
Okay, roll to hit. It's a disadvantage because you got its displacement
it's
back.
doing its thingy.
Yeah, it's displacement's back.
Displacement's back. Alright.
This is not good. I am not doing very hot today. I rolled an 11.
You're lukewarm.
11 doesn't hit.
Okay, yeah, I just go through its form.
Yeah, it just spreads out and then you just leap through it.
Alright, and then I just...
I'll give you, as a bonus action, you can attempt to touch one of your friends or say something to them.
Okay, I
Who's your
am
friend?
going to...
Who's your friend?
Yes, who is your friend? That's fine.
Ooh. I'm just gonna do this because I can't decide.
Oh, okay.
Go to Keyanthi.
See what it decides.
I go to, Keyanthi.
Oh shit. He does go to Keyanthi.
Yeah, I made it even hot. Because I can't decide. I go to Keyanthi and I'm going to bonus action try to wake her by trying to rip the coils
Okay.
off of her.
We'll do contested strength.
Ooh. Okay, I think I could do this. Come on. Oh. I get advantage, so 18 plus 2, that's a dirty 20.
Ooh.
Dirty.
Oh,
Panther strength.
it was.
Panther stuff!
It's really close.
Oh!
It won by 1 point.
Oh!
So, like, you take your panther claw and you break it against it, and it starts to give way, but it shudders and it drops. You know, it has a viscous form, so it kind of melts through your claws and then goes back and it clings to her. Okay.
Alright, I'm going to try to back away from it, and I'm pretty sure it gets attackable.
Yeah, it will.
Sobbing.
Does a 13 hit?
That meets my AC.
Okay.
You know, I have not gotten any damage this entire...
Oh, it doesn't do a ton to you.
I nearly
it does
died 5
5
times.
We'll do 5
Oh,
You
okay.
nearly died once.
Yeah,
Oh,
but like
I-
this fight.
I still
Yeah.
got-
I still have
still
all
got my
7
temper.
temporary
Yeah,
hit points.
we'll say another tendril just kind of
You're just punching it and it's like...
whips you across the face. Okay, now we're gonna go Luna.
Is there any damage here?
Yeah.
Be
I'm
quiet.
like 30 feet away from it.
excuse you.
I feel like at a certain point, she's going to kind of figure out that, like, oh crap, this fight isn't, like, actually facing our fears, and I'm here to face my fears so I can get rid of the demon thing. So I think at some point she would kind of, like, give up and let herself kind of fall to that. Like,
Okay.
I think would I be able to first, like, give her resistance so that she could get add her d4 to her next save?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's an action, right? To cast a spell? Or is it a bonus action?
I don't know if that one is a bonus action.
We are all terrified.
I think it might be an action, though. Resistance.
Yeah, it makes sense.
What's it called? The Dephaser Beast?
Oh, I'm using the stats of a displacer beast.
Oh, it's an action, yeah.
But I modified it.
Yeah, you can
Okay.
do that.
Okay.
Modified Displacer.
So yeah, you have resistance. So plus 1d4 to your next save.
Nice.
Thank you.
Cool. And are you trying to? What are you gonna? You can
You
also.
have a bonus action.
Yeah, I will also allow you to do a bonus action where you can touch or talk to one of your friends to try to help them escape.
What would Luna do?
Buddy system.
Okay.
Aww.
Roll a charisma check.
Are we in the ocean now?
It'd be fine if we use the buddy system, guys.
Well, there's water.
There's
Well, I was
water.
thinking if that is just like I'm here for you sort of thing.
Oh.
But, like,
Buddy system.
10, 12?
She learned it from her brothers, who were using the buddy system.
Also really close, but your words don't find purchase. She cannot hear you.
Oh god.
Darn that purchase.
Okay. And,
Hi.
we will... Okay, I kind of went out of term for you guys to go into, like, your fear
Dream
vision.
thing? Yeah.
Fear vision.
Fun.
So,
So I think we're at the top of the round.
we are technically at the top of the round. So, yeah, we'll just let Keyanthi go.
Back to chaos. What do I do?
Okay, so I have to
It's
go back to
dark.
what I wrote.
Yeah, it's dark.
Attack the darkness.
I attack the darkness. I cast magic missile.
Don't do Lucy bad.
Oh no, yeah.
Okay, make a wisdom save at disadvantage.
Yay. Okay. Okay, so my lowest was 11, so it's a 12.
Okay. So it was black, but in the distance you hear the words, "Please, mercy, please." A memory long forgotten, tucked away so far so you could bear the burden of living. Kia, a flutter of hope springs to life when you hear a voice, and you blink, and you're back in your present form, meaning you're an adult again.
Oh, good. I'm adult.
You look around, and before you, long scarlet robes, slowly graduating towards a warm burnt orange. A sun medallion glints against glowing skin.
Ah.
Warm sunlight pierced through the darkness. Rahim,
Yeah,
clothed in full Rising Dawn monastery raiment, gazes down at you with wary green eyes. Kia, how could you not tell me what your family was? You're just like the rest of them, lying and cheating betrayers. You used me for your own game to escape your own guilt. He reaches out and grasps the medallion on your belt. You cannot be saved. The dawn isn't for people like you. He rips the medallion of the Morning Dawn Monastery from your belt. People like you aren't worth saving. Wisdom save.
Damn.
13!
Damn.
13, man. Raheem, no, stop, you're beautiful.
Rahim clutches the medallion close to his chest and turns his back to you.
No, Raheem.
Should have never trusted you.
Everybody, no, everybody.
It all goes black again.
No, everybody. Everybody.
Okay, Tarina, we're back to you.
Ah. You
Make-
had to give
make
him
a-
green eyes.
Yes.
Tiffany.
Yes. I know what you like. Make a wisdom save at disadvantage as well.
Plus 1 again.
I mean, I know she's fine. She's just really cute.
Nah. 11.
Ooh, okay. So, Lucian is chained to a wall. You see that he has been beaten. His skin is purple and yellow in places, and he seems to just be barely clinging to life. He says, "Tarina, I tried to escape. They got me." And then your brothers turn and say, "We have to make an example of him."
He was your brother!
What?
Sometimes family has to make sacrifices.
Ah!
And they, let's see who does it. Theron pulls out a knife, says, "You have to know that we just can't fight this." And then he, plunges the dagger into Lucian. He screams! And his blood trickles against the floor.
Lucy, no!
Lucy, no!
I see the sky with diamonds.
And
I don't even know this guy, but I feel bad for him.
Erevan takes his knife and looks at it, holds it in his hand. You know, some things are beyond us. And he plunges his dagger into Lucian. Make a wisdom save.
No.
Ah! 22!
Yeah!
22!
Ah! It's terrible. It's awful. But your mind fights it. Because you know that it's not real. And you know that your dad is a powerful man. He's your father, and deep down, you got issues with him.
Oh, really?
You got some real issues with him. But you also know that you have friends. And that you have grown stronger.
And you hear buddy system whispered in your ear.
Buddy system rings in your ears. You clench your fist, and then you throw your butt, and then you know, your dad had you held by your shoulder to throw him off, and then you push your brothers aside, and then like pull the daggers out of Lucian, and you grasp him by the shoulders, and you say to him, "I will get you." And then the blackness starts to fade away, and he says, "I know." You're back with your friends. The tendrils melt off of you as you fight and win against your deepest fears.
I don't like this.
At least someone got out.
Hey, buddy
Okay.
system worked.
Buddy system.
Oh yes. I skipped the beast's turn, so it is you, Ellie and Luna. I need to make wisdom saves.
Okay.
Can I choose to fail?
Yes.
Okay, I choose to fail.
Oh, gosh.
But I failed.
Oh.
I got a 9.
Yay!
Okay. Fail. All right.
Hey, more murder for everyone.
Okay, so Ellie, you're next in line, so we're gonna go to you.
Okay.
Ah!
The creature's
snarl.
inky, viscous forms settles on you in like kind of like these, globs, and you
I claw and scratch and try to get it off.
you
of me.
stare into a vast empty eye peers into you. The world collapses around you and all becomes still. Nothing but blackness. Until your spirit friends come out to light the path.
Oh.
Hop, Sever, Pip, Sipo, all slowly withdraw from, I guess, your body, because you don't have staff.
Okay.
And all seems calm. All seems fine. Until you look down at your paws.
Am I still a cat?
Yeah, you're still cat.
Your cat forever.
Black tendrils lace their way from your chest all the way to the end of your claw tip. You feel your insides coil. What's happening to you? This reminds you this sick feeling of when that demon invaded your mind. The black tendrils start to smoke and exude an awful, rotten smell. One tendril peels up from your skin and wafts upward towards Pip.
No.
At first glance, it seems curious, harmless, almost like your own. A second later, you feel the screams. Pip is entangled with its tendril, and more spurt outward as it begins to engulf him. A second and third tendril pry up from your skin and lash towards Ziver and Hop. Make a wisdom save.
Ah! Not my friend.
My spirit friends know. Come on. Okay. That's a 21.
Oh.
Okay, so like you say no, and then the tendrils seem to actually recede a little bit. And all is fine for now.
Okay.
Oh. That's pretty
Okay.
good.
Your mind fights against this. And we're gonna go to Luna. Luna. Orb-like eyes gaze back at you in watery-like spears of cold, piercing realization. Blackness all around you. All is quiet, silence, until you hear a voice that says, "Hello, kitten." Did you think you could get far without me? A velvet soft voice wraps around you in a cord of shuttered memories. You try to reach out, to grasp at what your mind can decipher as reality, but it slips through your hands. A flutter of sound, and you hear his hot, familiar breath on your neck. Yeah, he's supposed to be creepy. Did you think a little trip would solve your problems? Did you think you could escape your own failures? Long fingers, cold and knowing, creep across your face. Did you know you're still nothing? The fingers claw and rake through your hair. Can't you see? No matter where you go, no matter how you flee or whatever rock you crawl under, you'll never escape the truth. Because that's just what you do. You lock yourself up, hide away your embarrassments, and hope that your wretched true self won't be found out. Only, I did find out. Roll a wisdom save.
That's no wonder it didn't take any shape. We have no idea what that was.
13.
Oh, she knows who it is.
19.
Oh, well,
Ooh, okay.
talk with the monster.
You grab his hand and you throw it off.
Hey.
You throw off the hand you know as Odo.
Yeah.
He looks at you and holds his hand and then slinks back into the darkness. Okay, back to Keyanthi.
Not again.
Yay!
No.
Punch it!
I can't
Punch
punch
it.
my own guilt or whatever this is. Oh my gosh.
You'll feel better though.
You see Rahim
Bring him again.
vanish into the blackness. He starts to walk away from you, unrelenting with his haste. You reach out after him. Your hand only catches empty air behind you. Now. A deep bass. Bass. Deep. A fish comes out!
The talking fish should start singing.
Road.
Anyway, back to the...
A deep bass voice rumbles behind you. You know this voice. We can't have you running around now, can we? How would that make the family look? A heavy hand, calloused and scarred, is placed on your shoulder. He turns you around. Two purple eyes, the red undertone, stare back at you through snow-white hair. Your knees buckle instinctively as you gaze upon the face of your grandfather. Oh, come now, Julie. Does the anime chin grab?
Anime chin grab.
Did you really not know? How could you have overlooked it? We Ardelias aren't loved. We're feared. His hand tightens. I think it's time for you to stop playing around and come home. His voice lowers, a menacing whisper. Or do I have to bring you back? Wisdom save.
Why am I stupid? Why am I not smart?
That's okay. That's
16. Is there more, Tiffany? Do you have more for me to cry over?
Yes.
Your
wrote an
knees,
essay.
Your knees buckle as you crawl, as you just collapse to the floor and sob, knowing that maybe you really can't escape your grandfather. In the back of your mind, you think maybe your friends can help you. Okay, and it is the beast's turn, and because Tarina is the only one up, it is going to attempt to grapple you.
No more.
I'm just on the ground crying and screaming, and I look up and it just goes for me.
Yeah.
Great. Cry louder.
Back. Back. All right. Okay. Everybody.
Yeah.
All right, roll contested strength.
That's like the most dissatisfying, like.
I get advantage?
Yes,
I
you
get
do.
advantage.
You get advantage.
Creepy
On
ghost
strength
thing.
saves, yes.
Yes.
Bear friend, help. Ah! That was cock. Hey! 14.
You save.
What? Ah!
Yeah. So like
I got a 16 minus 2.
he rolled a 3.
Oh, buddy.
So like it sends out one of its tendrils. It has like basically kind of like claw teeth things at like the end of a like a sucker kind of thing. And then it lashes at you, and you see it coming, and you just roll. So you dodge it. Okay. And that's its turn. So we're at Tarina's turn.
Pew.
Okay. It is at disadvantage.
Great.
Oh! Natural 2.
Okay, you send another purple blast, which is because you rolled.
Yeah.
And like you're like on the ground. You're like, oh, and it just kind of just kind of scoots, goes to the left.
Scoots.
Goes to the left. All right, Ellendriel.
Can I run over to Keyanthi and try to help her?
Yes.
Save me!
Okay, so yeah, I will say you have a bonus action that where you can touch her or talk to her to try to
Wake me up.
Wake me up! It's
I can't wake up!
Take me! Save me!
So what do you want to do?
I'm going to like grab her arm and just try to like yank her away.
Okay. You're just gonna brute strength try to yank her away.
And scream at her, yeah.
Okay. So
Obviously, you're not in the mood to think about delicacy. You're like, hey!
do you want, if you're screaming at her, I'll let you do a charisma save, or you can pick one or the other.
Oh, charisma.
Okay, yeah. So what do you say to her?
They're not real. It's not. None of it's real. Come on.
Okay, make a charisma save. Or check, whatever.
Cry.
25.
Yes. Okay, Keyanthi, in the blackness of your mind, you hear Tarina's voice pierce through. She says, "It's not real." And we'll see what happens when your turn. Okay, we're back to Ellie.
Okay. So, okay, this is what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to, I'm going to back up a little bit again and try to run at it and pounce, but I am not going to try to do any damage, and I'm just going to try to knock it prone. I'm going to do a shove attack, so it is contested strength checks.
You're still
Oh,
in,
am I still-
you're still in your like
Oh, am I still in the
you're
fear?
still in your fear mindscape.
Okay, so what do I do?
Read more about the spirits getting
Oh,
squished.
I thought I saved.
Yes.
You just batted him
you
off for a little
save
bit.
and well, it's multiple saves.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's,
There are layers to your
Yeah,
fear.
layers.
I got plenty of layers
my
going on
fear's
here.
like an onion.
Like
It
a-
smells?
What do I do?
Okay. You try to push aside your fears, a race against your mind, scrambling for a way to free itself. A hungry beast, ravenous before a feast. The tendrils spin faster and entrap Shiver and Hop. Sibo dodges left and right. A scream splits the air. Sibo, unwilling to leave you, is captured within a black cage. The lights of your friends begin to dim. Make a wisdom save at advantage.
Okay.
Okay. She got chutzpah.
Alright. Chutzpah. Come on. Should it be good? Come on!
That was bad.
16?
Okay.
That was an 11.
One by one, the lights are squeezed out. Each of your friends are smothered in darkness. At your feet,
I try to grasp with them with my little cat paws.
Or whatever noise a panther makes.
at your feet, you see the bodies of your new friends, Tarina, Luna, Adlanna, and Keyanthi, coiled in the black pits. Hollow eyes stare back at you. You're completely alone.
No. Not again.
Okay. And that's what we'll... Yeah, we'll go to Luna. Okay, you are still within your fear place because you're letting it happen. So, man you know as Odo vanishes into the darkness.
Bye, Otto.
Behind you, you hear... what's another word for familiar? I keep using that word. a known voice.
Nostalgic?
A nostalgic voice. Luna, I'm so disappointed.
No.
You turn around to face Lord Mark, your father. After everything I've taught you, all of my years wasted, how could I ever call you daughter? You failed, Luna. Maybe if you sucked up your pride, maybe if you had married Odo, things would be different. But now you're just a failure, something I cannot fix.
All these bad parental father figures going on here, man.
We all got daddy issues, apparently.
Daddy issues!
Roll a wisdom save. You
Okay.
can roll at advantage.
I won't,
Okay.
because fun. Where's the fun and success right now? Okay, I got 21.
21. Okay. Wow. Yeah. You shake it off as the memories of your true father come back to you. You know, fighting this fear that you know that your dad really loves you, and that these words are really just a deep-seated fear that are born from you, and that no matter what you did, your dad would still call you his daughter.
Begrudgingly, but he still would.
Yeah, he might be a little upset that you, but he'd come around.
And he also hated Odo.
Also, yeah, I kind of hated that guy.
Yeah, Otto.
Okay. And, we'll go back to Keyanthi.
Yay!
So you now can make a wisdom save at advantage because Tarina helped you.
Okay. I mean, I don't... Even if Keyanthi probably heard, she probably wouldn't be like, it's still real. Even if it's fake, it's still real. Anyway. That was
We're
a
live,
1.
but we're dead.
I think we're going at advantage.
Do that advantage. Come on. Come on.
18!
Nice.
Yes.
Right.
19 plus 1.
Okay.
18 plus 1 is 19.
So,
19.
clench your fists and stand up, knowing that one day you will have to face this. You steel yourself, and hearing Tarina's voice, you think, maybe with my friends, I stand a chance. Blackness fades away,
And I'm
and
on the ground, coiled up.
you see the displaced, the beast still has Ellie and Luna, and so you can,
Shaking like a leaf.
yeah, you're shaking like a leaf.
Oh.
You can, so what do you want to do?
Slice.
That was your action, so you can still use a bonus action to try to help Ellie or Luna.
Do I have any special things to help? That's
Well,
it.
you can go and attempt to pull the tendrils off, or you can say something
Words.
to them.
Give
So
them words of wisdom.
yeah, you can make a charisma check, or okay, I'll let you make a dex one if you can think of something clever.
Oh gosh. This is gonna be hard.
Parkour.
Clever. Oh gosh. Oh, I need cleverness because otherwise, either way, it's just a +1 no matter what. So I'm gonna try and be clever.
Yeah, think of a way to like try to use your dexterity to get the tendrils off. Basically.
Okay.
Who are you going to?
That's another question.
Yeah, who are you going to? Are you going to
Okay.
Ellie or Luna?
Okay, even, odd. Okay, odd. I guess Luna.
Okay,
I have an odd one.
Actually, no, I'm going to Ellie.
Okay.
No offense. I just feel like you know what you're doing over there. We're worried about Ellie a little bit. Anyway, so I'm trying to think of how I can use my dexterity to actually fix this. The one thing that popped into my mind was to like try to take her place, like, wiggle myself back.
Roundhouse
in there
kick to the face, it'll wake her up.
Oh. How much health do you have?
I'm good.
I will let you do that.
Okay.
Hey, blunt force trauma works.
Okay, well, I'm not going
You
to try to hit the head. I'm going to try and, like, cut off the main
You
tendril.
got quite a
There's
bit of
main
extra
tendril.
HP.
Or
Okay.
doing like crazy, like
Yeah, like
axe
if,
kick.
if you have like
Yeah.
a
Down.
heroin addiction,
Yeah,
and
downward
you get hit
axe
by a
kick,
car,
let's
like,
try
in
that.
this
We'll do
line,
contextual
it'll break your addiction on the
dexes.
spot.
Okay.
And break up other things too.
Yeah!
I'm gonna
I mean,
roll
you're
a dice now.
paralyzed, but you don't have a heroin addiction.
It was a 2!
Oh!
2 plus my dexterity?
That's 7.
That's 7, baby.
Okay, so you bring your leg around high above your head, you have it come down for a flamboyant axe kick. But the body is viscous, and it just kind of like
Catches it.
yeah. I just
Oh, it's like non-Newtonian fluid.
What?
Where like
It's just
you
kinda-
just hit it and then
Yeah,
you're like,
it's kinda
oh, and then it kind of. Now you're kind of stuck there.
Again.
Strength save.
Well, at least I used my dexterity instead of my charisma or strength because that was a 2, and I have a +1 in both of those. So at least there was somewhat of a chance. Something that was going on.
Okay, so it's the displacer base, and let's see, we have Tarina and. Okay, it's gonna try to attack Tarina.
Oh yay!
Okay, does an 18 hit?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay, it does 9 damage.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah, so it
That's
just
fine.
sends out a tendril and lashes across you. Ooh, it stings.
I don't like you, sir.
Okay, Tarina. What do you want to do?
I'm running over to Luna.
Okay, run to Luna. What are you going to do there? I'll let you do 2 actions because you have your action and your bonus action.
I'm gonna still try to
Okay, so you want to hit him.
shoot him as
Okay.
I'm running.
Okay, roll to hit at disadvantage.
Blobby Blobby's stopping so blobby.
Yeah.
5.
Mm-hmm.
15.
15.
Sorry.
Oh, 15. 15 hits.
Yay! 5 points.
Okay. I put my pencil somewhere. Okay. And bonus action. What are you doing to help Luna?
Body system. I'm gonna grab her by the arm. Like, it's in your mind. You can get out of it. You're not alone.
Okay.
Body system. Body system.
Alright, make charisma check. Do contested charisma.
16.
Okay. Her words seem to sink in.
Oh.
Alright, so now we're at Ellendriel.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Make,
What do I do?
you have to make another wisdom save.
Just normal?
Yes, because Keyanthi kicked.
Kick didn't kick it. Oh,
That was nice.
yeah. That's 24.
Okay, so you look down at your friends. You touch them one by one. Boop, boop, boop. You nuzzle the face of Luna because she wouldn't think that's weird.
As a cat.
Yes, and life begins to breathe back into them. They awaken and their eyes glow faintly from your green magic as they awake and say,
Thanks.
"Thanks for helping us, Ellie." And together they basically, like, you guys they all place their hands on you and they say, "Together we can defeat this
Friendship powers.
and
Power of
you,
friendship.
your heart swells with
Power friendship.
the knowing of companionship, and your green magic swells up the tendrils, and they burst, and out pop your little spirit friends. Boop, boop, your friends.
Oh, yay.
Not dead.
Not dead. They come back and swirl around you, and then the blackness fades away. Defeated your fear.
Yay!
So,
Can I do anything?
My
with that?
kick helped.
you can attempt to help Luna.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just like kind of running towards Luna, and I'm just like kind of like thinking nobody can hear this because I'm a cat. I can't talk. But I'm just like, I can help my friends, new and old.
Oh.
And I am going to attempt
So
to.
my legs.
I'm going to attempt to rip the tentacles off of Luna.
Okay, are you going to do strength or dex?
I am doing strength because I have advantage because my bear is helping me.
Okay.
Bear just kind of drifts forward.
Bear's weird.
That was a
Another journey.
Okay. It's 16.
Okay, so you bring your claws forward and they manage to sink in enough and you rip them off her.
Bear comes and helps too.
Bear,
But it's a spirit, so it's not really...
bear.
Bare hands.
And you manage to pull off some of the tendrils.
Yay.
Okay, now we're at Luna.
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm just kind of snarling and crouching and standing by Luna's side.
So you can also make a wisdom save, but you want things to happen.
Yeah.
So you're just gonna let stuff happen. Okay.
Yeah.
So, Mark fades, and behind you, another familiar form appears before you. A hood covers his shorter frame, and a gray-skinned hand works tirelessly at a workbench. Without looking up, he says, "Oh, it's you."
Fire being
Stab it!
He doesn't look at you. Why'd you come back? I mean, after what you did that night, when we were alone, why would you ever think I'd want to see you again? Make a wisdom save at advantage.
$19?
Okay. So, I will let you, if you want to respond to this person, you can.
Okay.
But you did save. So,
Okay. I'm sorry. I panicked. I thought we'd have more time to figure it out.
figure it out. So he turns around and looks at you and says, "Yeah, I thought so too." He walks forward and grabs you by your elbows and says, "When you come back, we'll figure it out." And blacken his face.
Oh.
Okay, you guys have all worked through your fears.
Okay.
Yay!
Okay, so Luna manages to snap back into reality, and we, I kind of want to do this where you fight him together.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna do something cool.
Yeah, we're gonna do
Because
something
I
cool.
like anime, and this is supposed to be about friendship. All of you get to roll an attack at once.
Yes.
Yay!
Because Keyanthi was just about to go ham, because she can do nothing else but just go ham.
Nat 20. Okay.
I got nat 20.
12.
Okay.
8.
13.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. 8 plus 7 is 15. Right? 8 plus 7?
It's 15. Yes.
15! Okay, 15.
Okay.
That was one hit.
Tarina, you get to roll again because of the power of friendship.
Yay! Friendship! Do you need new friends?
Maybe. I can't do math. 13.
Okay, so all of you, how do you guys want to do this?
Hey!
So
I'm stabbing it with my scimitar.
Okay.
I'm using my sword too.
Okay.
I'm pouncing on it and like biting it and trying to knock it onto the ground.
Okay. So Ellie, you dash forward. Pause. Claws reaching out. You land on its back, and your fangs sink deeply into what you think is its neck. It rides
I hope
around.
it's your neck.
Keyanthi, you dash.
Oh, I got it. Okay.
You want to do it?
Okay. I got it. I'm using a. I don't know, because there's a key point here. The thing I never use. Step of the wind.
Okay.
My jump distance doubles, so Keyanthi is just kind of ready to just. Kinda she's gonna leap how far in the air?
Okay. So wind sort of gathers around your feet as you steady the key within your body.
Yeah.
And using your own strength, you burst into the air, do a flip, and plunge your sword into it. tendrils writhe around Tarina. You have your rings, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and so do you want to just do one ring, or do you want to be like...
All rings.
I'll just.
Yeah, so you gather your energy, and it crackles at your fingertips in purple, arcing energy, and you gonna clap? Is that what you want to do? She just
point.
Shockwave.
And like the energy kind of does like a little shockwave behind you as you clap, and an Elder Splash shoots out. And Luna, what are you doing?
I'm gonna stab it.
Okay.
Gotta make it flashy!
You gotta go like a slash, like do a
Okay,
spin.
so you do a flourish with your scimitar, and there's a whoosh.
Yeah.
And the beast lets out a wail, and then it starts to just, it kind of like hisses away into like steam, and then drifts apart. You guys have defeated the beast.
Yay! It only took us 2 hours. 2.5 hours. 1.5 hours, maybe.
Okay, and so
I nuzzle up to Luna. Because I'm still cat.
Oh, I kind of pet her behind her ears and stuff. Little scratches.
Oh, yeah, she knows where
Her
I
kitty scratches.
Keyanthi just kind of...
Scooches.
Keyanthi just kind of on her own. She just kind of drops the sword for a little bit. And her hands are like visibly shaking. And she just kind of looks at her gloves.
Who else is still crying?
There are tears still on her face, but she like looks at her white
Luna's probably
gloves.
got a little bit of red eyes, but she's like not wanting to cry in front of you guys.
I'm still crying.
Panther
Hold
should
on.
cry.
I had a moment I had planned out.
Go.
Okay, so her hands are visibly shaking in front of her hands, and she's kind of just staring at the white gloves. And she kind of realized how useless these white gloves really are.
Aww.
'Cause she, you know,
Aww.
she's trying to cover up something that really can't be covered up. And so she's just like, why am I even wearing these? She's shaken. She's just a little, ooh. Okay. That's my moment.
Go up to Keyanthi.
I kind of just like tap your
Kind
head.
of pat. I don't want to pet the
this-
cat. It's dirty.
Is this Ellie?
Yes, it's Ellie.
I nod.
Oh. Oh.
I gesture to like
The moss.
the moss that's on my back.
She kind of like pets you along the moss. It helps to calm her down a little bit. She's like, oh yeah, she's adorable. Looking to everyone else, it's like, oh good, we're all still here.
Tarina's just fiddling with her puzzle rig.
okay, and because it's your dreamscape, we'll say you guys just have the ability to like leave.
We just shift at it.
I shift back into Ellie. I'm like, did we do it?
It's
think so.
gone. It's gone.
I look around us. What do I see?
So the forest is still and calm. You hear it's just the wind in the trees, and you begin to think that, hey, this is your dreamscape. So maybe if you just kind of like willed a gateway out, that would
Okay.
happen.
Just wake up.
Yeah, I guess we should just try to wake up. 'Cause that's kind of how dreams work, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this where we like hold our breath or something?
Maybe we need to pinch each other.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
just like close our eyes and then open them really hard.
Oh, but
Okay.
maybe you don't have to pinch me then.
Okay. Alright, I try to do what Luna is suggesting. I just like close my eyes really tight
And like Keyanthi just kind of does the same.
and I scrunch.
Yeah.
And then I open them. Anything change?